U.S. President Donald Trump's address to the joint sitting of Congress on Tuesday night clocked in at more than 1 hour and 40 minutes, going down as the longest ever address at the Assembly. He spoke on everything from the future of Ukraine to migration, tariffs, the chaotic U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, and his pet MAGA theme. Listen in to what we put together as a top 5 takeaways.
Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars that other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization. And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, "Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians," he said. "Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you." I appreciate that he sent this letter. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in, and whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us, we will tax them. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever. 3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
President Trump's record-long speech to both chambers of Congress has drawn a spectrum of reactions from analysts. This is what some of them said.
Most presidents, even when they're elected in very partisan times, like Bill Clinton, for example, they use these addresses to try to win some people over, to win over a few people in the other party, and to win over a few viewers, because that's the only way you get legislation passed. That's the only way you keep the government open when you're so closely divided. But that doesn't seem to be in Donald Trump's way of thinking about politics, which is what made this sound more like a campaign speech than a governing speech.
I think this is the president who's putting forward an America First agenda that actually represents the interests of the American public. You know, he called for cutting taxes, slashing regulations, things that help grow the American economy. He promised to get back to trying to balance the budget, let alone all of the things he talked about securing our borders, reducing crime.
And with Trump, there's always room for negotiation. I mean, the man wrote a book on how to deal with Donald Trump. It's called The Art of the Deal. I'm pretty sure no one in the Canadian federal government has read this thing. They should. But this is a man who, again, loves making deals. So can the Canadians figure out how to talk to him? Justin Trudeau, I mean, again, he's not interested in doing that. Instead of the Canadians trying to do anything, our parliament's shut down. We're running in elections. There's a fake election going on for the next prime minister. They're appointing Mark Carney, and then he's going to get into so we're going to have an unelected European, self-described European banker is going to run the country, come out of nowhere, and then he'll get into a coalition with the socialists who are antagonistic to Trump to maintain power, or we'll have to go to another election before dealing with him. So all the Canadian politicians who are Team Canada, and we're all in this for Canada, are all, instead of doing things for Canada, using the political storm and the anti-Trump and the sort of anti-American wave and newfound Canadian nationalism to run on election as an electoral platform to serve their own personal political purposes.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.